Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA.
Oklahoma City landed the Thunder in a fine Western Conference battle here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Harris. Shots good by Ibaka.
And when you look at Serge Ibaka, it's amazing how methodically he's worked on his shooting. I mean, it seems like every year his range extends another couple of feet. He now has one of the best mid-range jumpers in the game, and that has obviously opened up the offense for everyone else.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. Here's Jokic. Down low, stolen by Durant. Kicks it to Robertson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Roberson's got his first 2 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Dishes to Moutier. Gallinari wide open. The three-pointer no good.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Gallinari against Durant. To the middle. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Roberson's got his second basket of the night. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Puts up the baby hook. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. And, you know, Denver was not that good against the West last season, but they weren't as bad as you would have thought. Managed to get 19 wins against the rest of the conference, and we know how tough the West is, so that's not shabby.
Now here is Ibaka. He feeds it to Adams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, and last year for the Nuggets, they were really searching, and they finished 12th in the Western Conference. Greg, they were 30-52.
You know, not a great place to be.
No,
let's face it. I mean, Kevin, Denver never really had a shot at the postseason, but weren't good enough to land a high draft pick either.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And Moutier throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Westbrook. Denver getting their last shot to go, and he gets it to go.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now, here's Moutier. They set the pick. Out to Harris. Latre. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 6. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Now here's Fareed. It's stolen by Ibaka. It's Westbrook with...
That and that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Moutier. And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. And the dunk by Fareed.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
That's good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Augustine against Westbrook. Augustine dishes to Laverne. Westbrook with the block. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Barton passes to Augustine. Chandler outside. And again, Denver no good.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit of miss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be. And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Tanking is something that all teams that are out of it tend to do. I hate that word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot. Nuggets didn't really try to hide it last season either.
Well, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Arthur.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
With 4 seconds on the clock, the shot is off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the...
So, like the youngest of there has.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18, that's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Moutier. Gallinari is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Sampson in at the 3 slot.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Nuggets trail by 6. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Good. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Barton. Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor. You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. There's the pick. Screen by Nurkic. Over in the corner, Moutier. It's stolen by Ibaka. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Here's Roberson. Tries again. And it's Westbrook laying it in. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2. Really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Fareed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fareed's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Adams outside. The shot. That one a little long.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Durant against Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. The three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nuggets. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Adams, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Harris. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And that one's good. Durant's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Chandler goes in. Ibaka comes with the double team. Here's Fareed. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, Kenneth Fareed was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar.
Getting back to Fareed, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
Denver calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And Chandler, here we go. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim.
The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. He kicks it to Adams. Back to Ibaka. Soft touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Will Barton, he's checked in for Gary Harris.
Nuggets substitution. Will Barton.
Here's Laverne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Chandler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Picked away. Now here is Augustine. Passes it to Laverne. Here's the screen. There's the dish to Barton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barton's got 5 points in the quarter. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the first half.
Well, Russ.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is a...
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now the pass to Adams. Stolen by Fareed. Harris outside. To the left side wing. Now here is Gallinari. He's covered closely. Ibaka comes with the double team. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long. The Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Adams against Fareed. Adams outside. Clock at 6. It's Westbrook with the drive. Westbrook missing again. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Fareed, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Adams' shot is good. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Denver. J.K. Sampson comes in for Kenneth Fareed. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell back to the ball.
And it's the second straight year of not playing playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
It's stolen by Adams, and the Thunder pushing it up now, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Looking at the game Adams has been having, 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Gary Harris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Nuggets trail by 8. And here's Moutier. He's got 5. And Durant sends it back.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Barton dishes to Nurkic. Chandler down low. Defended by Durant. Chandler's shot good. Chandler's got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Nurkic. Arthur comes in for J.K. Sampson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Moutier. Feeds it to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing, and the jumper is good. Barton's got his third bucket of the night. Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Barton. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Laverne. And he banks in the layup. Laverne's got his first bucket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Adams, the pass to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 6.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Augustine kicks to Laverne. Chandler a screen. Here's Barton. They set the pick off the screen, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
High arcing shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Denver shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Thunder out in front. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Thunder leading by 3. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Moutier out there with Harris. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Pass to Gallinari to tie it up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Durant. Denver grabs the miss. Now Moutier. Harris with it. Screen by Farid. There's Gallinari with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Gallinari's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. Drive by Adams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
Good on the second free throw.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Moutier dishes to Farid. Right wing, Durant with the steal. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Moutier. Here's Farid. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Thunder shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Shots good by Durant.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gallinari a screen on Westbrook. Moutier pass to Harris. Gallinari on him. Westbrook with the steal. Left side Durant. from 10 feet out, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Harris a screen on Westbrook. Gallinari in the corner. Harris outside. And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. Sinks the three-pointer. Gallinari's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Adams. Can't hit. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely. Brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Denver gets it back. Fareed. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Durant dishes to Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Moutier pass to Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Jokic.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Right side Westbrook lets it fly from 18. No luck. Some solid defense from Fareed.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Releases, and it's Denver with the rebound.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Inside. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jokic.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Gallinari. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Stolen by Fareed. To take the lead. And it's Gallinari missing. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Here's Roberson. Gallinari covering.
had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. It's good.
That was massive. You know it.
He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. Money!
And he's nothing but bottoms for Ibaka right now.
Denver calls timeout. They're losing by 1. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Is what you're saying?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Now, here's Moutier. 14 feet away. Oh, no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full, and tonight he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head: attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, kid.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight.